now watching BestsPointOfViewTV.
What's going on? What's going on? We got BestsPointOfViewTV today.
What up, man? It's SG Spliff, man. Staying Genius, coming straight out of Buffalo, man. The hottest right now.
What's going on, bro?
Shit, bro. I've been cooling, bro. Networking, you feel me? Working, trying to get to this, you feel me? Trying to get to this bag, bro. Get this music shit elevated, for real, for real.
Nah, I appreciate you for even, reaching out and you're doing this interview, brother. No bullshit. I'm going to tell people the background story I found you. So, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, there was a Buffalo versus Lockport show, right?
Yeah.
And, I guess you was an opener for the show. Like, it was a showcase, whatever it case to be. You was an opener for the show.
Yeah.
And I heard your performance. I said, yo, this nigga fire. Why don't you even mention his name? But just talk about, like your upbringing and just like that. And, how you even went about getting on that showcase.
Get on the showcase, I actually heard about it from Dez and Bag Boy. They was telling me they was doing the Buffalo versus Lockport joint. I had heard about it when I went on the 716 Live podcast with them. And when we went, they was telling me that, yeah, they asked me if I ever did any shows and shit. That was my first performance. And I was like, nah, I ain't never did no shows. So, they was like, shit, you feel me, come open up for the Buffalo versus Lockport joint and shit. So, you feel me, that's how the shit really came about.
So that was your first performance?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's my first
How
joint.
did that feel, bro?
That shit felt good, I ain't gonna lie. That shit felt good as hell, dude. That shit felt good as hell, you feel me? Especially you feel me, just seeing all the support and shit, how people came out and shit, you feel me? They came out crazy, bro. Then you feel me, like when they singing along to the song with you feel me, and you on stage and everybody getting lit, yeah, hell yeah, that shit felt good, bro, for real.
Dope. So we're gonna bring it back to the beginning of your journey, right? You're originally born in Buffalo, New York?
Yeah.
Okay, born and raised, your whole life here?
Yeah, born and raised.
Talk about life growing up over here, like what was it like?
Shit, for me, I mean, I moved around a lot. I've been all over the city, east side, west side, South Buffalo, but I was born on the west side.
How come nobody ever said South Buffalo? Now I think about it, nobody ever said North or South Buffalo. Like, what's up? People don't live out there or something like that?
I mean, North and South Buffalo is more like, it's just not really like, I don't know, people don't ever talk about it. It's more like,
I never ever say South Buffalo or like I always say East or West.
Yeah. South Buffalo, it's more like a suburban area. More like a suburban area.
What about North is more suburban too?
Yeah.
It's like, where are the schools at, like the UBs and Buff States? Are they in East Buffalo or South Buffalo?
UB and all that.
South, yeah.
A lot of them be in, I'm trying to think, UB, I don't know if it's I think it's Buff State in the west side, and UB is in the east side, yeah.
Okay. How far is the east and the west side from each other?
Like 15 minutes.
Oh, so are the sides big? Is the east side bigger Buffalo, the west side?
It actually is. I mean, it's not that. I mean, like compared to other cities, hell no. You feel me? Compared to other cities, like it's real small. But it's definitely got some size to it.
Would you say everybody in Buffalo know everybody? Like everybody know what's going on in Buffalo? Or like, is it like if you're from the east side of Buffalo, it's like you not worried about what's going on the west side of Buffalo?
Yeah, I definitely say that. Yeah, if you more on the east side, you feel me? Like you never really been to the west side, you're not from there. You feel me? Then you probably
so
not
people
really
don't really know each other like through social media even with that. Cause I feel like Rochester, Rochester, the east side is big, the west side is big, but everybody know. I was like, if I wanted to go to somebody, I know somebody from each neighborhood.
Right.
Would you say it's the same or not?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So talk about moving. You said you moved around a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was born in the west side till I was maybe 6, 7, and then I moved to South Buffalo.
The Burbs. And
I was staying, for real. I was staying out there for a minute though. I was staying out there for a while. I was staying out there for a couple years, and then I grew up in South Buffalo, but I really grew up in the east side a lot. Cause my mom worked a lot.
Right.
So I was mainly at my auntie house.
Right.
Over on East Ferry. I was mainly over there a lot. Like I was over there a lot.
So was you going to school in the Burbs and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
So how was that being like? Okay, you come like the intertwine, is it a big difference being that I go back to the trenches at the end of the day, and then you got these kids, they got their lives happy like what we see on TV.
Yeah, hell yeah, it definitely was different because I had to really just adjust to my environment. You feel me? Because everybody out there at the time when I was living out there, it was all white people, it was all white people. So it's you feel me? I was dealing with a lot racist shit and shit. Right. You feel me? Because cause I didn't act like them or because I didn't talk like them, you feel me? People did not like us, they did not fuck with us out there.
Where? What's crazy? You got a crazy story or something that happened, like a racist?
From out there, yo, dude, man, I remember this one day I was with my mans, and we was at the park, we was just chilling, you feel me? We was at the park, we chilling, you feel me? Cause I used to hoop a lot, and we was out there, we playing basketball and shit, and it was this group of white kids, and they tried to kick us off the court type shit, like, you feel me, like, oh, like, we don't want y'all out here, like, you feel me, and you feel me, one of them had said some type of racist shit to us and shit. And then, like, you feel me, it ended up being a whole little scrap and shit. Then they moms and they dads coming, and you feel me, now my whole family coming from the east side, and we turned that shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, beat them up.
Yo, for real, bro, turned that shit right up, dead ass.
So, when you going to school in the Burbs, like, what age would you say that was going on?
Shit, I was there for my whole elementary school year was in South Buffalo.
Usually, now I'm talking about the Burbs part.
Oh, the Burbs?
Yeah. What grade would you say you went to the Burbs? Like, what grade?
Maybe third.
Third grade?
Like third, yeah.
To what?
All the way up until high school.
So, like, with you being from the hood type shit like that, would the people be like, oh, you from the Burbs, like, you try to act hood? Like, you know how that shit be like, people try to say, like, you from the Burbs, like, you don't gotta, like, were you dealing with that too? Because it's kind of hard to be when you black in the Burbs, like, they don't do it because you come from the hood, but when you in the hood, it's like, they look at you like a burb nigga, like, or they try to like down talking like you not, like, you feel me? Yeah,
they do. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause like, you feel me, like, I talk different, like, with the slang and shit, you feel me? So, like, it was just mad different, cause, like, you feel me, like, when I'm talking to people, like people just, like, you could tell, like, they just looking at me like, oh, this is another, like, one of them little hood niggas, like.
Right. Well, I'm talking about from the hood perspective, being that you was going to school in the Burbs.
Oh, nah.
They embraced you.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely.
So boom, like, going to school, you say you played basketball. Did you play in a basketball team or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Or was you nice?
Yeah, hell yeah.
If I asked about you, they gonna tell me you was nice.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah. You can look it up. Nah, I'm not. Nah, yeah, hell yeah. Yo, when I tell you though, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was real into sports. I was into basketball and football. I played football more than basketball, but I played basketball a little bit in elementary school, and I played for an AAU team.
So you got to travel a lot and stuff like that?
Yeah, really around the city.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, cause you know.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, we didn't really do like the out of town, like going out of town doing games and shit. Yeah,
because I know with tournaments now, bro, you could play against some nigga that's gonna be in the NBA the next 2 years.
Yo, for real though, like,
back then you probably wouldn't know. Nowadays you got social media, so you could you can know who the high school nigga was.
Oh yeah. Nowadays, man, yo, what these kids is athletic as fuck, bro. Athletic as hell, like.
Word. So boom, you play basketball and football. Where did rap come about?
Shit, it's crazy because when I was little, I used to like I was real into music, you feel me, like listening to music. I was always like, I always loved listening to certain artists like Lil Wayne, Young Thug and shit. And like, I just remember, like, as far as I can remember, I would write little shit in my room, you feel me, like I would write little songs, but like I would never show nobody my songs. Like, I would always keep my songs like hidden. Like.
Why was that? Were you a shy bro? You give me kind of shy now. I'm talking to you. You were shy vibes, bro.
Yeah, yo, bro. I was real shy, bro. Right. I was real shy. I was shy as hell at first. Like at first, when I first started writing songs, like I didn't want nobody to even know I was writing them shit. Like, you feel me? And then I was writing songs for probably like, I ain't gonna lie, probably like a good like 4 or 5 years before I end up really showing people my music. Cause I had met this one dude out in South Buffalo, and we had got real close, you feel me? And he was writing songs too, you feel me? So like I was showing my music, and he was telling me like, yo, you really got talent, like you're really nice, you feel me? Like, and at first, like, you feel me? But I was still shy at this point, you feel me? I'm still like timid. I didn't want to show nobody my shit. But like he would bring me around his peoples and his friends, and then he'll be like, yo, bro, spit that shit you spit for me, like, you feel me? And then like I'd do it, and then like, man, different people keep telling me like I'm nice, like they like, yeah, you nice, you got talent, like, you feel me? So then I started getting out my shell a little more, but I didn't get into the music until high school though. I didn't get into the music till high school. Cause
and how was that? Cause I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that won't be rappers in high school. You see people rap at the lunch table. Did you stand out, or people didn't like take you serious at that time yet?
I mean, at this point, I wasn't even releasing music yet. Okay. So when I got to high school in my sophomore year, I transferred to Burgard, and I met my mans, my engineer right now, Kwanzaa. Shout out to him, for real, that's my boy. But I had met him and shit. Everybody was telling me that he got a studio. You feel me? So I remember I paid Dre Cash to get on a song with me, to do a song with me for my first song. Yeah. You
paid for your first song ever, like the first thing you ever recorded.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I paid for the feature and all.
Oh, usually people pay for the studio time, get a couple songs, then pay for the feature. What made you? Go ahead, tell your story.
But I had paid Drake Cash for the feature and shit. And then I dropped the song, and when I dropped the song, like everybody in school was fucking with it, like, cause at first, like I was still fake shy at this point, you feel me? And like everybody in the school was fucking with, like I'm walking through the halls, motherfuckers like, yo, that shit tough, like, and the view started jumping up a little bit. So I was like, all right, you feel me? I'm about to keep going with the shit then.
So what year was this when you dropped that song, J Cass?
Ah, shit, it's 2023. This had to be 2019.
Oh, so this one he got chips. This one he lit.
Yeah, yep. This when he dropped chips and he was lit. You feel me? That's what made me pay him for the shit because he was busting at the time. You feel me? So I had paid him for that shit. And then once everybody was fucking with it, was fucking with the sound and shit, I'm like, all right, bet, say that. You feel me? So now I hit up Quan. Me and Quan was going to the same, but he was a senior at the time. I was a sophomore. But for some reason, like, you feel me? You know how it is. This nigga was always in my gym class, not supposed to be in my shit.
Yeah, niggas be videos.
Yeah, hell yeah, skipping class. Yeah, hell yeah, skipping class and shit. The nigga was in my gym class one day, and I walked up to him like, yo, like, motherfuckers telling me you got the studio. But like the way Quan is, like, he real, you feel me? He real selective on who he let come to his shit. You feel me? Yeah, so it took me a minute to even get clicked up with him. Right. So the one day he let me come through to the studio, and I recorded one song with him. And then after that, I would come back like 3 times a week, like 2-3 times a week, every week, recording songs, like recording. So like we just naturally got clicked up, and I was dropping more songs and shit. And then that's really how it came about.
That's fine. So I want to go back to J Cass, right?
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to pay your artist off rip, like for your first song? Because usually, like how people do it, they record a couple songs by themselves, and they go about pay for feature. And a lot of times, rappers are cheap. I ain't gonna lie. Not like up and coming rappers, they be cheap. They don't want to pay for nothing but studio time for over. They really want to pay for videos or interviews or promo and shit. What made you want to like pay J Cass?
Shit, I had it's crazy because I know him personally and shit. My cousin, that's his peoples. You feel me? And I've been knowing Drake Cash for like years though. Like, you feel me? Before he was lit with the music shit. Like, I've been knowing him for a minute and shit. So like when I heard he was busting and shit, it was actually around my birthday. I had hit him up. You feel me? Because I was thinking to myself, like, at first I was gonna drop the song on my dolo, but like at this time, like, my confidence not fully there yet. You feel me? So I'm thinking to myself like, shit. I mean, I could make a start, you feel me, by doing it with him, you feel me, cause he busting right now, you feel me. He dropped that Chips joint, he was busting at the time, so I'm like, alright, I could get a little push. I feel like off of that.
That's smart. Now, was that your first time ever recording music when you went to the studio with J Cass?
Yeah.
Was he kind of like coaching you on like how to do stuff? Like, did you know the game as far as punching in or like rapping? Like, how was it for you? Or did you watch him and learn? Like, what was that?
Well, I actually started first on the song. Like when we got in the studio, you feel me? I had told him like, alright, you feel me? This is my first time being in the studio type shit. You feel me? So like, you feel me? Like the engineer was like telling me like you feel me? I could punch in, I could stop if I need to, catch my breath, punch in and shit. But like when I started though, like, you feel me? The nigga was like, yo, like, you feel me? This your first time recording? Like he like, oh shit, like you got that shit down though. Yeah. You feel me?
Now that's definitely fire. That's fire now. So going forward, you got the song, you got the shit going up in high school. Why you ain't never shot a video to it?
Shot a video to it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I should have. But at the time, you feel me? At the time, I didn't. You feel me? Like this is before I had a consistent studio. Like you feel me? I didn't have no videographer. Like I didn't know about none of this shit at the time.
Yeah. So you dropped this song. You got it's going crazy, right? Talk about like where do you go from here? Like, once the song drops.
Once that song dropped, bro, like. Like I said,
what was your next? Did you drop your solo song? Did you like?
Did you
J Cass for Never Future? What happened?
After that song, I started dropping singles.
Right.
I dropped a couple singles. I did a couple features with other artists and shit.
Was the momentum there?
Yeah, hell yeah. Cause once, like, you feel me? Cause like, my fan base at first like was really just like in school. You feel me? Like everybody in school was listening to my music. You feel me? So I started dropping singles, and then I started doing like little features and shit. Then that's when I did my first video. I want to say like probably like a year later I did my first video.
Okay, that's fine. So now you became an official rapper, right? So like, how was it like being like a rapper in high school? Like, where people like you said people take you shit if you got a song going crazy, but like where people would pay you to come perform? Nah, you didn't ever perform before.
That was my first time.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you dropped a couple songs and shit like that. Now, what was your goals? Like, what were you think about at this time?
at this time, I was like, my goal was to expand. You feel me? Like out of where I was already at. You feel me? Because like, you feel me? Like I said, like a lot of my views was just coming from like all motherfuckers in school. You feel me? Family and shit. You feel me? So I was trying to really expand and start shooting videos.
And what'd you do? Like, what was the first video you shot?
The first vid I shot, I did a this is when Spot on God dropped that beatbox joint, and I remixed it and did a video to that with my boy Quan and shit. Okay. I did that video. I dropped that shit. The numbers started going crazy.
What's it at now? Right now?
Right now, I think like 3,000 views.
3,000. Nah, that's fire. That's fire. First vid 3,000. That's.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So boom, you dropped that. You got the first vid. When you feel like you start taking music seriously, like you got this shining a lot. Like you feel me? When you got this shining like on the road.
I ain't gonna lie, like, after that video, that's when I'm like, you feel me? That's when I really locked in, you feel me? But I was locked in before that, though, because after I dropped the song with Drake Cash, like, you feel me? Like I said, I was going to the studio, like, three times a week. Like, hell yeah.
That's fire. So, you eventually joined SG?
Stain Jeans.
Stain Jeans, my bad, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, a lot of SGs in Buffalo, like, no funny job. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was at the Buffalo Lockport, I thought you was a part of the same SG as Brown. I don't know what SG he is, but I thought y'all was part of the same camp. You just told me y'all wasn't. Just talk about like what made you want to join Stain Jeans.
What made me want to join Stain Jeans because my engineer Quan, you feel me? Like when I started, like I said, I was going to the studio 3-4 times a week sometimes. You feel me? So like you feel me? He was like yo, like you feel me? Your work ethic, bro. Like I fuck with your work ethic. You feel me? Like you feel me? Because that's his label and shit. He had that shit for years. You feel me? And then he was like, you feel me? He was like, shit, like join Stain Jeans, you feel me?
Right. Did you have any other rap name for that? Like for the Spliff? Was it just Spliff or was it?
It was just Spliff at first. Okay. It was just Spliff, and then once I joined Stain Jeans, I changed it to Stain Jeans Spliff.
Right.
But it was somebody else with that same name.
Same name?
Yo, that's what I said. The same fucking name.
I ain't never heard Spliff before in the name.
Yeah.
Maybe probably one time, but you really like the only Spliff I could think about at the time.
Yeah, like, and that shit, the shit was crazy because like when I start dropping music under that name through like DistroKid and shit to get on Apple Music and all that, it was this dude with the same name and like all his music got tied in on my page, and it was all on my YouTube page, and I had to change the name to get the shit taken off my page and shit.
Kid about his music was fire, Dookie.
Bro, that shit is, it wasn't even music, bro. It was like beats, but like it wasn't like. It was like acapellas, but like he wouldn't start rapping for like a minute into the song, and then like he wasn't even really rapping. Like, it was some weird shit.
I gotta look what you talking about.
it was some weird shit, bro.
So talk about joining SG and why you thought that was the right move, though. You know, I know you fuck with Kwanzaa. His name Kwanzaa, right?
Yeah, Kwanzaa.
Yeah. I know you fuck with him, but what did you? Because sometimes niggas want to start their own shit. You feel me? What made you want to go with his movement?
I had wanted to go with his music because it's crazy because like you feel me, before I even had dropped my first song, I was listening to his music, you feel me, and I always fucked with his music, like his, like, you feel me, he one of the niggas in the city, like he really nice, you feel me. So I was listening to his shit for a minute, you feel me, and then like at first I was thinking like I was going to be doing this shit dolo, you feel me, but like me and him, like feel me, like yeah, hell yeah, because we was spending so much time together in the studio, you feel me, like we was around each other all the time, you feel me, so that bond just naturally formed, you feel me, so like then he asked me to join, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
Who else is part of SG?
It's me, Kwanzaa, SG Michi, Lil Rascal, Blitz.
And they all rappers?
Yeah, hell yeah, these are rappers, you feel me? My boy Swervo, Monty, trying to think, it's a lot of them for me. Sorry if I forget. It's a lot though. It's a lot.
Whereas y'all ever be in the studio together, like just all working? Like, is it like would you say the main rapper, or is there like no main rappers?
It ain't really no main artists now. Right. We are the team. You feel me? We are the team.
Okay. So what makes y'all different from like the other SGs? Or like, do y'all ever get confused or mixed up with the other SGs in the town?
I mean, like the other. As far as I know, the only one that I've ever been confused with, cause like you feel me, I done had motherfuckers like get in my inbox like, yo, like you from here, like you from.
Oh, so the other one's like a hood basically.
Yeah, hell yeah, the other SG is a hood. You feel me? So I done had niggas like jumping in my inbox like, yo, you fuck with them niggas, like you feel me, you with them niggas and shit. And I'm like, you feel me? Nah, we're some music shit. You feel me? Some music shit.
Right. That's crazy though. At least you cleared it up, cause some niggas try to be on some touch like.
They do. Yeah, motherfuckers be in my inbox trying to press me and shit, but I don't even be paying that shit no attention, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit corny.
So boom, growing up both of you dropped the song with J Cats in high school. You dropped the video to beatbox and shit like that.
Yeah.
You locked in with SG. Where you at right now? Where was you at with like that? Where you at with it right now musically though? Like you just did your first show and shit. When you start building your name in the music, so I can feel like you established yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do feel like I established myself. I got a little decent fan base right now. You feel me? I'm right now. When I'm working, like my next big move is trying to get shows at a time. You feel me? I've been traveling a lot and shit.
Right.
I just came back from Dallas. I was trying to get some shit out there and shit. You feel me? Like, trying to definitely start networking in other cities. You feel me?
So I listened to a couple of your songs, right? And I ain't gonna lie, some of this shit caught my eye, and I want to ask you about some of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
You said in the song, this shit crack freestyle. You said you at home while your bitch is working. You is not a man.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you don't think a woman could be a leader of a household?
I'm not gonna say that women can't be the leader of a household, but like I just feel like it's a man's role. You feel me? Like for me personally, as a man, I can't be sitting at the crib playing 2K while my girl at work. You feel me? Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? That's just me personally. You feel me? I feel like that a man should be the leader of the household.
Right,
you feel me?
So could you date a girl that's bringing more money than you feel like?
Hell yeah.
But that would make her the leader of the household because she take care of the bills, right? Or that doesn't make her leader?
I mean, you feel me? Like if I had a girl that's making more than me, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I'ma always still contribute. Like, you feel me? I'm still paying bills. You feel me? Still, you know what I mean? Hell yeah. But as far as like, you feel me? Like, as long as you're not just sitting on your ass while she out getting to a bag, you feel me? Like, that's crazy.
Nah, that's a fact. And how old are you? Like 22, 23, right?
20.
You 20?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you my age, no funny shit.
No,
so you still in your party area, but I see you make a stats talk about like people don't know how to party no more. This is supposed to be your party area. Like why you feel like people don't know how to party?
Because people don't know how to go to parties and just have fun, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Like everybody, like every time I go to a party, like you feel me? Whenever I go to the club, you feel me? A bar, it's always a fight. Somebody getting shot. Somebody getting stabbed.
So it's bad in Buffalo.
Yeah. It definitely is. It's horrible out here. Like you feel me? Cause like you feel me? It's just always some shit. Like motherfuckers don't know how to go to a party and just have fun. You feel me? Like I'm not going to a party to be tough. You feel me? Like niggas like to go to a party, mean mugging and shit. Like you feel me? Like we here to have fun, bro. You feel me? Ain't nobody trying to be on that, bro. You feel me?
But even with you, cause I seen something you said something like you be wanting to quit the streets. You be wanting to you don't really like. You was a good cat at one point in time, and like shit changed. Like how you kind of like shit that energy? Cause even your music like you got that side. Like it's about slide and shit. Like your music making nigga wanna go slide. How you feel about like you put this type of energy out? How you avoid that? You feel me?
I mean, shit. I've been trying to transition over. You feel me? Like I'm trying to get out a lot of the street shit. Like a lot of music I've been making lately, been like, you feel me? Ain't really been like on that trap side. You feel me? It's more.
But it's fine. You can make trap. You just gotta be like, let the kids know type shit. Just like, you gotta see that side of you.
Exactly. Yeah.
How come y'all don't be tapping like the UB, like Buff State markets and stuff like that?
It's crazy because like, I mean, honestly, me personally, I don't know. You feel me? I don't know why. You feel me? People don't really be tapping into them shit. I be going to like the little college parties, little dorm parties and shit.
Yeah. Cause Rochester, we be coming all the way up here just for the college party. Like this week, there's mad people from out of town up here just for the college parties. I'm like, yo, how come the Buffalo are like pay the DJ $20 to spend his checking and stuff? They don't got even no issue taxes. Just play in the party. That I feel like that'd be dope.
Yeah,
like, is there like a division between like the what's going on in Rochester? Like what's going on in Buffalo? Like the Bus State UB kids and stuff like that. Do you not be tapped in with them like that?
I mean, like if you know people who personally go there, probably you feel me. Yeah. But like other than that though, like you feel me. I be hearing about parties like just from random, like you know how shit get passed on and shit. People would tell me like, oh, come pop out to this, pop out to that. You feel me? I be at a couple of them. Though. I do like college parties. I don't like, you feel me? I like college parties and like house parties and shit. You feel me? I don't really go with the. I don't really like well, I said that wrong. I like college parties. I'm not really a house party type of person. You feel me?
I respect that. I ain't even gonna say that because now we getting old and stuff like that. But you see, you can't even say that. I like party where it's dancing. I don't like party just everybody standing around buying bottles. I'll stay my ass at home. I like interaction parties and stuff like that.
Exactly. You feel me? Like me, like when I go to parties, bro, like for me, I'm trying to be. You feel me? I'm trying to be tea. Like I'm trying to be lit. You feel me? I ain't trying to be all dry and shit. You feel me? Like,
so you like to have fun, basically, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love that shit.
Tell them people like a little bit about you, because I feel like you still shy. It's like the internet already know like SG Spliff, because you still kind of like in your shell a little bit, bro. Tell them a little bit about you besides like the music. What else you be into?
Shit. Besides the music, I mean, for real, I definitely do be into the sports and shit. I definitely like you feel me. Like if I'm not making music, I'm either out. You feel me? I'm either partying. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? I'm hooping, playing football. You feel me? Something like that.
You playing football and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. we was just playing yesterday.
What y'all be like? Got like a little rec league or something like that? You be participating in?
Nah, hell no. We just all get together and shit. You feel me?
Like
We all
family
get
ties, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like me and all the guys, we get together and shit. Go to a field. You feel me?
That's fire. Be outside type thing.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah. You feel me? But other than that, though, like you feel me? I really just be on the music or I'm working. You feel me? Working.
I respect that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if people know, but you wear glasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Usually, like with the rappers, they be trying to like, you know, when you wear glasses, cause I wear glasses, they be, oh, you a nerd out and nigga about. Is it hard with a rap image, bro? Nah, I said rap image.
Yeah. It definitely is, cause like you feel me. I feel like people like when they see the glasses, like they don't associate. Like you feel me? Yeah, they don't. They don't take me as serious. They be like, you feel me? Then when I show people like songs and shit, they'd be like, oh, this you? Like, you feel me? And I'm like, yeah. Like they be like, nah, ain't no way this you. Like, you feel me? And then especially like with the voice and shit, you feel me?
Right, now no bullshit. You got like no homo, like a deep voice, no funny shit. Like it's like also like How you had that your whole life, or that came later on in life?
My voice got deep as hell, bro. At like probably like I say like 15.
15. Okay. That's crazy that you only 20. I thought you like 21, 22. You move a little bit more mature. Like you give me mature vibes, say shit.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about the Buffalo scene though, bro?
The Buffalo scene, I ain't gonna lie, like it's just like it's mad divided, like you feel me? Cause like don't nobody wanna see nobody eat. You feel me?
I feel like that's every city though, for the most part.
Yeah, you feel me? But like, I mean, like you feel me? Like a lot of rappers here, like you feel me? I just be feeling like niggas just be moving mad weird, like you feel me? Cause everybody trying to get to the top, but like don't nobody want to come and work together so we can all get to the top. You feel me? That's why it don't be too many rappers that really actually make it out. You feel me? That really actually make it out.
I feel like that's the skill, because Griselda didn't really have that, and they made it out like, you feel me? Like
exactly, because you feel me? They was working together with their team. Like, you feel me? Everybody else, you feel me? You feel me? It's as far as what I see. You feel me? Like everybody's just so divided. Like don't nobody want to work together, want to come together and really. You feel me? Like you feel me? That's why I fuck with Dez and Bag Boy and them boys. You feel me? Because them boys really, you feel me? Like they really willing to work and you feel me? Get shit done. You feel me?
So as far as Griselda goes, right? You're a 20-year-old. Do you feel like Griselda's opening the door for Buffalo? Because I ain't gonna lie, I look at it like y'all age bracket doesn't really bump Griselda because that's lyrical. We listen to like the little Uzi. No respect, we respect them. You feel me? But like they usually listen to. Do you feel like people listen to Griselda in Buffalo?
It's a lot of people that listen to Griselda.
I'm talking about the young niggas though. Like,
like the young niggas? Nah. Just cause like you feel me, different genres of music. You feel me? I feel like they got that old school type of rap to them. You feel me?
Right.
So I feel like as far as the younger crowd, like I don't never hear nobody like you feel me really playing.
Who you feel like the younger crowd's playing?
Shit, I'm like, okay, you saying like in the city or just in general?
In the city.
In the city? Yeah, definitely like Bad Boy, Des Honcho,
Right.
I know. What's his name? Young Fetty. He going crazy. Yeah. Drake Cash. You feel me? They definitely be listening to a lot of like them.
That's fine. You got a relationship with like it seems like everybody you listed for the most part. I don't know if you got a relationship with Young Fetty, but it's like Des Honcho and Bad Boy fuck with you because you said they brought you to 716 Live and it's like
yeah, hell yeah.
That's fine. Talk about your relationship with them and stuff like that.
With them, it's crazy because I met Bag Boy. I forgot where I met him. I think I met him in the studio one day because he go to the same studio.
Right.
I think I met him in the studio. He pulled up one day, and we had recorded a song. Oh no, I remember what it was. I was about to drop an album, and I had hit him up and shit. You feel me? I asked him if he was down to work. You feel me? And we pulled up to the studio and shit. Like we did the song and shit. And you feel me? Like yo, that shit was fire. You feel me? We did the video and shit. And that's really how that shit came about. And I met Dez on 716 Live. That's when I met Dez.
716 Live. What is that's like the Instagram, YouTube platform?
They on everything. They on Facebook, IG.
They do
YouTube.
interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah. They do interviews. They got a podcast. They got the morning radio show and shit.
Tap in. That's a radio station or like a how I do like us.
They as far as I know, I'm pretty sure they're more like a radio station, but they do the interviews and the podcast too. Okay.
So being forward, like you started to build your brand. What's your goals, bro? You feel me? What's your plans now?
My goal, I mean, like my first step is to shit. I want to move out the city. You feel me? And I want to really like I'm trying to really build this music shit. You feel me? And really make it out. You feel me? Cause like type of nigga I am. You feel me? Like you feel me? I want to put other artists on from the city. You feel me? And put motherfuckers on and get shit bust and really get the Buffalo music scene. So like when people think of Buffalo, they think of that, you feel me, they think of multiple artists, you feel me? Because if you ask anybody, like, you feel me, to name an artist from Buffalo, they gonna say Benny the Butcher, you feel me?
Westside, Conway.
Exactly, yeah, they gonna say all of them.
Now they definitely fire. I just feel like, bro, like they got their crowd, like they an underground crowd. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, what's like? I'm not gonna say popping. I mean, I know no respect to them, but you know, like the ones we listen to, like the niggas be listening to like Lil Bucks and like OG7 Quantity and shit. Like it's different from like what they rap, and they could probably rap like that, but they more on some drug dealer shit. The young niggas more on some use the drug shit. You feel me? Which is a bad thing type shit.
Yeah,
it's already is. Who you listen to like in the industry or like local? Like Who you listen to
locally or in the industry?
In the industry.
In the industry.
It can be even underground industry.
I say right now my top 5 artists is like Lil Durk, Polo G. I fuck with Lil Key heavy, Lil Key hard.
Lil Key like K-E-E or K-E-E-D like Lil Key.
K-E-E.
Okay.
Yeah, K-E-E. Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, yeah. Durk, Polo, Lil Key, Big X the Plug. He be going crazy too. I fucks with his shit too. Damn, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Rilo.
I can see that because even though I ain't gonna lie, Zaza's the one song that stands up to me. That's the ones that I could probably repeat in my head right now. You do a lot of melodic music though, type shit, bro. Like a lot of melodic, and I can see like the Polo G. I could kind of see the influence. You said that's the one that you were signed to, right?
Yeah.
Why would you sign Polo G?
Polo G, cause I like, you feel me, like Polo G, like I really just fuck with like how he got shit set up right now, how he doing shit. You feel me? I don't know if you know, he just he got a couple artists under his label, DDG, Scory.
DDG signed to Scory?
DDG signed to Polo, yeah.
I don't think DDG. I said Scory. I mean DDG is not signed to Polo.
He is.
I don't think so.
You never watched the Rap Star video that Polo dropped when he was
no, DDG is as big as an artist. I'm not gonna say it, but he's as big of an entertainer as Polo G.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as like that YouTube shit go, yeah, hell yeah.
Let me see this. I ain't never seen that.
Nah, yeah, hell yeah. If you ever watched the Rap Star video that Polo did, when he was in the video, he was throwing all the keys to the BMWs to them niggas that was sitting by the cars, and DDG was in it. Them all like his artists under his label, under I think it's ODA or something like that.
Nah, I don't see that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking it up on YouTube. I see they got songs together.
Yeah, hell yeah, cause hell yeah. He signed with ODA. I think he signed DDG.
That's fire. I did not know that. And Polo G making that bag though.
Nah, hell yeah. He doing some shit, bro. I fuck with his movement and like, you feel me, the message that he put out. You feel me? Cause like, you feel me. That's where I get, you feel me, that melodic shit from. Right. You feel me? Cause I don't always want to just push out negativity. You feel me? You feel me?
But he the one artist I feel like he be making it without controversial, but like
without controversy.
Like no controversy. Like you know, like Chicago. Of course, you got Chicago and he got the odds, but I was like. 1 or 2, right? But Polo G, for the most part, be out there. Like with Lil Durk, they gonna say like, we know who Lil Durk ops is for. We know like for we, you gotta be in tune with the shit, right? Chicago shit. We know Polo G ops. Like niggas don't. The average motherfucker doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly. Polo. That's why I fuck with Polo, cause he known for just music. You feel me? He not known for this or that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you know, Durk. Like a lot of motherfuckers, if they don't know his music, they know that he beefing with NBA YoungBoy. You feel me?
Like forget even that. But we know who 60. We know the niggas on 63rd is.
Exactly.
We know who 051 Melly is, and that nigga never made a song.
Exactly. Never even. Yeah.
That shit crazy. Do you feel like that was like? Is that a lot of shit going on in Buffalo? Like a lot of people like. I was talking with somebody. It was basically like the niggas, like the rappers, don't be having like the image. That's why motherfuckers don't be listening to the songs like that.
Yeah, I feel like definitely it definitely do be a big part of your image. You feel me? It definitely be a big part of the image.
Could you see yourself doing that? Cause you gotta come out the shell. Like, would you be able to do that? Like, do controversial stuff. Like, you might have to rap before somebody, or like, you could even put DG route, play the game, or do math balls. Do you see yourself doing that?
Yeah. I could. You know, it's crazy. I was thinking about starting doing like, you feel me, maybe like streaming or something like that, you feel me. But as far as like, I mean, like I'm like, you feel me, as far as like, you feel me, trying to push my music through like a beef with somebody or some shit like that.
But you know, like how you date like a fake person, like I said fake person, but like relationship, they put you in a relationship like, yo, date this girl, blah blah, build your catalog.
I've always heard of people. Yeah, people have definitely told me to do shit like that, but like I can't see myself building like that. No.
You know, Lil Durk did that, right? With Dej Loaf.
Yeah, with Dej Loaf. Yeah, you got to just to build itself up. Yeah,
that shit was fake as fuck.
Just to build itself up.
And that's crazy. So I was doing my research in terms of you lost your mom. I want some my condolences first. Talk about it like that, and like how I just felt like.
Shit, I mean, it was hard at first. You feel me? It was hard. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean, like. I try not to
think about it.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I try not to let it, like, you feel me, impact my daily life. Right. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean?
How you go about that? Because probably somebody going through the same thing as you. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how what's the message you would tell them? Like, what's the best method to keep it get it off their mind or deal with it?
I mean, something I could tell people, like, you feel me? Just. For real, you know what I mean? You gotta stay strong, bro, for real, you feel me? You gotta think of it like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me, they in a better place, you feel me, in this, you feel me, life goes on, you feel me, death is a part of life, it happens, you feel me, that's why, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, when people die, like, I try not to cry, you feel me, because, like, you know what I mean, it's natural, it's gonna happen to everybody one day.
You gotta get ready, like,
you feel me, you gotta be prepared, you feel me, because you never know, you might lose your friend, or you might lose your moms, your pops, whatever, you feel me, you know what I mean, it's a part of life, though, so, like, I mean, me personally, I just always, you feel me, I always tell myself, like, you feel me, you can't mix your personal with business, you feel me, so, you know what I mean, like, you feel me, I can't be like, you feel me, like, if I'm getting ready to go do a show, I can't sit here and say, oh, I ain't about to do this show because my mom just passed, and you feel me, like, you know what I mean, you can't mix your personal with your business, you feel me?
Yeah, that's just right. No, I don't want to keep talking about because it's like, it kind of like, you kind of like, I ain't gonna say you moved on, but you don't really be trying to think about that. I don't want to put you in your feelings type shit. Yeah. There was something that went on viral, I think last year, 716 Awards. How you feel about that and how it affected the city of Buffalo?
I fuck with the 716 Awards. They definitely do bring some light to, you feel me, to the artists, videographers, engineers, you feel me? So I know, I think what's it called, Chris Cole, he won videographer of the year for like what, like 3 years in a row, I think.
But no bet, there's probably like him, unless the formula. I don't really know that many videographers in Buffalo. Like him, the formula. I think Nova Vision's from here, but it ain't that really.
Yeah, it's not a lot of videographers. You feel me? Like, I mean, as far as known videographers,
right.
You feel me? It's not a lot of them,
right.
But it's definitely some fire motherfuckers.
What do you think Buffalo got to do to take this like the next big step?
The next big step, I feel like, you feel me? It's just about, you feel me? We gotta stop, like, everybody just gotta stop being, like, trying to be that top nigga, like, you feel me?
Right.
Cause, like, type of nigga I am, you feel me, like, when other smaller artists hit me up for features and shit, like, you feel me, I don't charge motherfuckers to get on songs, I just tell motherfuckers, like, you feel me, pay for the video shoot, you feel me, like, I get on the song with you, pay for the video,
I was about to say, you gotta charge a little bit, cause you kind of work hard, you built the momentum, you charging, like, for your platform, basically, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, definitely. You feel me? I definitely been like, you feel me? I'm definitely gonna start charging eventually, like, you feel me? But like as of right now though, like, you feel me? I don't really be charging artists to get on songs. Like, you feel me? I get on the song, right. Just, you feel me? Like, feel me? My only thing with me is you gotta pay for the video. Like, right. If I get on the song, you gotta pay for the video. You pay right. for the video though, I get on it, we can drop it. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, what it is with you, I feel like you kind of just shy. Like, now I'm not even talking about feature. I feel like you shy. It's like when it comes to interviews, like, bro, I'm trying to break you out your shell. Like, what's some things about you type shit, bro? Let the people know, like, what you be like. You say you want to stream. Like, what would you be streaming?
Shit, I was thinking about streaming like just a video game and shit. Like I fuck with GTA RP a lot. Okay. GTA RP, yeah, that shit fire. You feel me? Feel me? But like, my thing about the streaming thing is like I don't really play the game like that, though.
You don't play the game?
I don't really play the game.
So,
like,
feel me? Like, you're not in the studio. It's work, studio work.
Studio and work, bro. Like, it's.
Do you be into politics? Do you be into like? Do you be watching what's going on in the blogs or anything like that?
Not really, you feel me? I try to stay in tune with what's going on in the city, definitely. You feel me?
Not even locally, like just worldwide.
Oh, worldwide? Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Like I definitely be wanting to know what's going on in the world.
So you pay attention to the shade room and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So how you feel about like when you get to that point, the shade room gonna be in your business about private relationships and stuff like that?
Yeah.
How you feel about that? You ready for that?
Shit, I mean, you gotta be ready. You feel me? I'm an artist, so I mean, like it's definitely another I don't even know how to say that shit. Inedible. I don't know, but nah, yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely prepared for it. Cause like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm more like an introvert. You feel me?
Right.
But I've been getting out my shell a lot more. You feel me? Cause like, you feel me? Like I'm an artist now, so like I gotta get out my shell, meeting people. You feel me? Cause like it's like certain shit is just new to me. Like when I be in public and like people walk up to me like, yo, you Spliff, like, and then that shit, like, you feel me? I be getting mad hostile with motherfuckers. Like, yeah, like hold on, like, you feel me?
You be paying attention to what's kind of going on in the news and stuff like that, right?
A little bit.
How you feel about like the Young Blue and Lil Boosie situation as far as like Young Blue feel like he knows that Boosie no money. Are you paying attention to that situation first?
I heard about the situation with his daughter and all that, but I don't think I heard about
the Young Blue situation. Now it's like I don't know what the exact situation is. Basically, like Lil Boosie feels like Young Blue. He feel like since he put Young Blue in position, so I also looking at it, he feel like he deserve a percentage, or he didn't feel like he got enough for the money you got for putting in Young Blue. So when you see situations like that going on, do you feel like does that make you want to sign a record deal or something like that, or how does it go about what you work a percentage or your man and stuff like that?
I mean, like I've never even thought about signing to a label. I ain't gonna lie, like, cause like you feel me.
That's not your goal.
Not at all. My goal, like, for me, I want to be an independent artist. You feel me? Like yeah, I'm gonna always be under Stain Genius as a label, but like, you feel me? Like, I'm not under a contract. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? I ain't never like my goal is not to get signed to a label. Nah.
So do you even aim for Grammys or like those type of awards?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
But that's gonna kind of be hard with no.
Nah, yeah, like I've been trying to get like more versatile with the music, so like you feel me, so I could be considered for shit like that in the future. You feel me?
But you're gonna need, you're gonna have to have like a label behind you, because you can't. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think there's nobody that win that shit without a label, and it's the politics and the shit. So like labels are paying people off and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been like, I mean like me, like I've always wanted to build up with the Stain G and shit, cause like you feel me, like you know what I mean, cause like I don't know, like my thing with labels is like. It's like, you feel me, I just be hearing too much about people getting fucked over with these deals, and then like it's always some shit going on, you feel me, like, but I wanna build Stain Genius as a label, you feel me, and start our own label and sign other artists, you feel me, but like, you feel me, on some legit shit, cause motherfuckers be out here trying to fuck these artists over.
But I know you gotta think about it, they invested money into you, they going to want the percentage back, so I understand where they coming from, but at the same time, motherfuckers gotta understand the contracts they reading for real. That's
that'd be the problem.
That'd be the problem.
They say they see them numbers, man, they be ready to sign. They see a couple zeros, they be like, fuck it, I say that, like, you feel me?
Another thing is we're going big. Cardi B recently went live and said, like, bro, in order to be an artist right now, you gotta have a personality. How you feel about that? Like, a personality outdoing motherfuckers that do music. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, you definitely gotta. I mean, like, I ain't gonna say you got to, but it's like, especially when you coming up, you gotta have that. You gotta have some type of image. You feel me? Some type of personality. Some people that know you by. You feel me? For a fact, definitely. Yeah, hell yeah. Do you feel like music is watered down right now?
You said, is it what?
Is it watered down to you right now?
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. But it's music out here, but nowadays it's like mad corny. Like, a lot of shit is just so corny. Like, you feel me?
So what do you feel like was the best era of music?
The best era? Yeah. Shit, that 2000s and up, 2010. 2010? You feel me? Like around like 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, Thug, you feel me?
Are you saying that to be politically correct, or were you listening to that too?
That's hell yeah. Those are the artists I was always.
Because you was a kid. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit older than you. I'm 23. I ain't gonna lie. But they said Wayne was them niggas. Don't get me wrong, but I was still a kid. Chief Keef was when I feel like music was at.
Oh yeah, Chief Keef. Yeah, Chief Keef was definitely Chief Keef was that. Yeah.
Like that Chicago, like
oh yeah, hell yeah.
I listen to Chief Keef. I listen to like the FG Ducks and I like that type of music. You feel me? Like that was the best music to me. So are you saying that to be politically correct, or did you really mean that?
No, like that's what I was listening. It's crazy because I didn't know about Chief Keef and them niggas at the time. Like the only song I knew by Chief Keef at the time was Love Sosa. Like that was the only song I knew. That and I Don't Like and shit. And I also fuck with like Bobby Shmurda and shit at the time. You feel me? But like. I was really like in that era. Yeah, I was more into 50 Cent, Wayne, Thug. You feel me? I was into them niggas. Yeah, hell yeah. I was in Thug.
That's like what's it called? Like a crazy range from 50 Cent to Thug. You know, funny shit. Like,
yeah.
What the hell? Like what's going on? Yeah. Cause you say you heard a couple Chief and Bobby. How you go from 50 Cent to Young Thug?
I was listening to them. I mean, like, you feel me? Because I've always was into that versatility with the music. You feel me? And like, you feel me? I fucked with Thug because Thug was, you feel me? You know, he was doing like the auto tune and shit, and he wasn't rapping how 50 Cent was rapping. Like, I've always had a versatile like genre of music when I was listening to music. You feel me?
That's fine.
Hell yeah! Like, you feel me? Even now, like, I listen to all types of music, bro. I listen to hip hop, R&B. You feel me?
I see you got some rock pieces you be using and stuff like that.
Hell
What made you want to go that route?
Cause you feel me, like the versatility, like you feel me, like you say, like just like that Grammy shit and like you feel me, winning shit like that, like you feel me, you go to even be considered for certain shit, you gotta have different, you feel me, you gotta have different types of music, you feel me, and me personally, I'm a versatile rapper, you feel me, I don't just rap about the trap shit, you feel me, like I get into the melodic shit, the pain music, you feel me, all that, hell yeah.
And even when you do be rapping about trap shit, you be saying like little like positivity stuff like something like what he said this like talk about like I think I don't remember what song it was, but you said something like niggas making like catching by like this chorus or like that. I'm like, what the fuck, like
having bodies don't make you cool, but niggas glorify it.
Yeah, like you feel me? Like you said something like that. Cool. I'm like, whoa, like he's talking about this and so usually niggas be like, you got one body, you ain't enough. You got 4 or 5 more type shit.
Yeah, that shit to me, bro. I mean, like, you feel me? Because like I've always been the type of person like, you feel me? Having by like, for me, like being a killer, like being that, like, you feel me, that shit don't make you tough, that shit don't make you cool, because there's a lot of motherfuckers who kill people by accident, that don't make you tough, like, you know what I mean, but like me personally, I've always felt like, you know what I mean, like, I just don't like how in the streets, like, everybody try to portray, like, that tough-ass image. Like, I never portrayed that tough-ass image, you feel me? But at the same time, I'm not pussy, like, you feel me? Ain't no nigga ever can say that they did this or did that to me, you feel me?
You don't gotta be in the street to be tough.
Yeah, that for real, like,
or stand on your morals, or stand on your ground for real.
Hell yeah, like, I ain't never been that type of nigga, you feel me?
Like, what you got coming out? Like, what project you working on?
Shit, I actually got some joints coming out. I got this new joint that I was that I previewed on live on Facebook Live and shit. That shit about to come out. I gotta do a video. I'm trying to do it before the weather change and shit. And I was thinking about dropping a little 5-song EP or something. You feel me? Something to throw out there.
What do you expect to have on it?
On the EP, it's probably gonna be a dolo joint, just me.
Okay. And you just mentioned weather change. I forgot all about this, but there was a time I feel like last year where Buffalo had a storm.
Yeah, snowstorm.
Like, were you here to experience it? And how was that?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. But I mean, like, shit, we done had a couple storms like that.
Yeah, but that was bad, bro. Like, I don't think you have to come on. Like,
No, that wasn't even one of the worst storms.
Word?
Like, that was not one of the worst storms we had. But that shit, it definitely was bad though. It was bad as hell. Like,
what's the worst storm you had?
The worst one we had was the November storm back. This was some years ago. This is like maybe like 6-7 years ago. We had snow, bro, so high, bro, like, you feel me, like, your front door is covered, like, you can't get out.
Point like,
you can't get out, like, even if you wanted to go, like, you can't, like, you can't even walk out your door, like, your car buried, like, you feel me, the snow.
How many days did it last?
Shit, that shit lasted, I think, as far as I remember, that shit lasted like a week. That shit lasted a minute, bro. That shit, cause like the snow, like when I say 8 feet, bro, like right now, like, bro, I'm 6'1", you feel me? Right. Like if I'm standing, that shit like up here, like above my head, like that shit was crazy. What were you doing to keep yourself occupied during the both storms, the one that happened 6 years ago and the one this time? Shit, the one last time we had a bunch of the neighbors on the street, we all got together and like shoveled out paths and shit. So we was out there jumping, like, motherfuckers jumping off their roofs and shit. To the, like, from trying to make a positivity out of the shit, we was jumping off the roof and shit.
So having fun with it. Okay.
Yeah, hell, we was having fun with it.
But couldn't that snow, like, wasn't it like were people dying by playing the snow? Like, what made y'all even want to do that?
Shit. We just used to snow. We used to be used to that shit out here. You feel me? So we was jumping in and shit, sinking all the way down to the bottom, trying to get out the shit and shit. That shit, yeah. But like, I ain't gonna lie, that last storm.
Y'all told me somebody died for snow started, like, yup, y'all can have that.
I ain't gonna lie, the last one we just had, that shit, yeah, mad people died though. Mad people died during that one. But that one though, it's crazy because I remember I had just moved into my apartment at the time. I just moved into my house. And like, this was before, like, when I first moved in there, this was before, I didn't have no microwave yet. I didn't have a lot of shit yet. I didn't have a lot of my furniture yet.
Right.
So like, the shit it hit out of nowhere, bro. You feel me? Like, I had my fridge and shit. But like, at this time, like, you feel me? Like, you know how it is for men. Like, I wasn't even going grocery shopping. Like, I was just eating by the day. Like, you feel me? Buying shit day by day. So like, when the storm hit, bro, I remember the storm hit and we woke up. Me and my mans was at the crib with me at the time. We was chilling at the time. And we woke up, bro, and the shit was like covered. Like, all the stores closed, the shit covered. Like, so we wake up, like, and I think I had like a loaf of bread, bro, and like a dozen eggs, bro, and like I had a case of water, a dozen eggs, and a loaf of fucking bread. And me and this nigga, bro, we was in that shit, bro, like, we was in that shit, like, barely surviving in that motherfucker, for real. We was in that shit stressed the fuck out, bro, but like, it's crazy, like, it was just so crazy, bro, because niggas was in, like, we were trying to get motherfuckers to bring us food, because we couldn't get out, you feel me, cars snowed in, niggas couldn't get out.
I got a couple people on Facebook, not to interrupt you, I got a couple people on Facebook, but like, bro, somebody come save me, bro, like, I'm in the car. No fun, I think, wasn't somebody kidnapping people, or that was a false rumor, like, somebody was trying to kidnap somebody in the truck?
What did I heard of?
Like, I must have been, somebody must have been making shit.
Yeah, but they probably making shit up. Yeah, but there was a lot of people like trapped in their cars with kids, bro. The shit was sad. Motherfuckers getting frostbite and shit. A lot of people didn't have power. You feel me?
Yeah, that's just sad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, bro, I'm so glad. I was planning on coming to Buffalo too. I'm like, I'm so glad. My little sister was out here. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yo,
I was scared for her, bro.
Yeah, that shit was scary, bro. This is at the time, like when the shit was happening. Like I remember, it's a weed spot. It was a weed spot 2 houses down from me. So like, yo, like when the shit hit, bro, we couldn't get no food. So we was in that shit, bro, boiling eggs, bro, like making egg salad and shit, putting that shit on bread, bro, we had a case of fucking water, bro. We was down in water bottles, like we had mad, bro, but we went and bought like 2 ounces of weed, bro. And this other time I was popping perks, and I had called my people and shit. I'm like, yo, you gotta bring me like 10 of them shits.
You quit perks now though, right?
Yeah.
What made you want to make that decision?
Shit, cause I ain't gonna lie, like I had a real bad addiction to them shits. Like you feel me? It was like an everyday thing for me. Like I would wake up, take one, like halfway throughout the day, I'd take another one.
Right.
You feel me? Like I was on them shits bad, and like I was losing weight too. Like I was losing weight bad as hell, getting skinny.
What made niggas even want to take perks though? Like in the first place?
Like just me?
Yeah.
Shit, I started taking perks when I got into a car crash.
Okay.
I crashed. We crashed at like 100 miles per hour.
Damn.
And I was in the hospital. I was in mad pain. Like, and I had somebody had put me on to them shits. They had gave me one.
And that shit was pain.
After that day, like I was on them shits every day. Like that shit really had me.
That shit really addicted like that though.
Yeah, them shits addicting as hell, bro. I took that first one, bro. It took my pain away, bro. And like I was on them shits heavy after that. Like after that, it was like, yeah.
That's crazy. And I'm glad you off that. Cause I be hearing like it's good to take drugs, but you gotta be able to like control your drugs. You feel me? If it's affecting how you maneuver and shit like that.
And it was affecting my whole life, bro. Cause like you feel me, like it was like for me, like when I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth, wash my face, get in the shower and shit. And then the first thing I'm on the phone with the plug. Like I need, you feel me? Like you know what I mean? It was just like, you feel me? And then it's like when I didn't have them, I'd get irritated. Like I'd be mad as hell. Like if I didn't have them, like I'm just irritated as fuck. Like you feel me? Just mad as hell. Like so I was like, you feel me? After a while, I mean, like what made me stop taking, I actually quit on December 24th on Christmas Eve. Okay. Because my brother died, and like he always told me to stop taking them. You feel me? So like when he died, I'm like, you feel me? I'm gonna stop taking them for him.
Was it easy? Like allowing you feel like it took you to like, all right, damn, I finally got it. You feel me? Like well,
when I finally
like you didn't care about it no more. Like for me, it wasn't even come across your mind no more.
Shit. Probably took like a good like 2 months.
2 months? Okay.
To a good like 2 months. But like I remember that day when I got the news that the shit happened. I had just took one too. It was early in the morning. Right. I had just woke up. This is when the storm was going on and shit. You feel me? The storm was just starting. I'm pretty sure.
Well, your brother passed away going to the store? Yeah,
he died because he had asthma real bad. Damn. And he was in the house and he ain't had no asthma pump. And yeah, he ended up dying. You know, the ambulances couldn't get to nobody. He ended up dying. Hell. But like I just that shit made me like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just stop taking them. And like it was hard at first. Like I was just smoking mad weed, like smoking 15 blunts a day after that. But like yeah, that shit like.
At least you got that. You beat the habit. That just shows you could do anything you put your mind to. You just
That's a fact.
You just gotta grind it out, and then eventually, like you probably don't even care about them shits right now. Type shit.
Not even think for me. Like you feel me? Like the motherfucker could come sit the whole bunch of them shits right here. I'm not even think about them shits. You feel me?
That's the same attitude you gotta have with everything. Would come like music, whatever you want to put your mind.
You could do anything you put your mind
to. Like bro, yes, I gotta do it. You feel me? Like taste shit.
Oh bro, you could do anything.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we learned a lot about you towards the end. You feel me? Like you kind of open up a little more. I kind of brought that shell, but
yeah, hell yeah.
Let them people know your social media and stuff like that, bro.
Man, shit, it's SG Spliff on everything. IG is SG.Spliff. Everything else just SG Spliff. You feel me? You can find me everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, TikTok, whatever. You feel me? I'm on everything, for real.
And shout out Best Point of View TV for this
interview. Definitely shout out to Best Point of View TV for real for this interview, man. We getting lit out here for real.
And we out.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days.